The Oberbaum Bridge is a double-deck bridge crossing Berlin's River Spree, considered one of the city's landmarks. It links Friedrichshain and Kreuzberg, former boroughs that were divided by the Berlin Wall, and has become an important symbol of Berlin's unity. The lower deck of the bridge carries a roadway, which connects Oberbaum Straße to the south of the river with Warschauer Straße to the north. The upper deck of the bridge carries Berlin U-Bahn line U1, between Schlesisches and Warschauer Straße stations. The bridge appears prominently in the 1998 film Run Lola Run. History. The bridge is built on the former boundary of the municipal area with its rural environs, where an excise wall was built in 1732. A wooden drawbridge was built as part of the wall. It served as a gate to the city. The name Oberbaum Brook has stemmed from the heavy tree trunk, covered in metal spikes, that was used as a boom to block the river at night to prevent smuggling. By 1879 the wooden bridge had been modified greatly. At 154 meters it was Berlin's longest, but was no longer adequate to the amount of traffic crossing it. Plans began to be drawn up for a new stone construction. The Siemens and Amp Halski company, which was planning to build the Berlin U-Bahn, insisted on a combined crossing for road vehicles, pedestrians, and the new rail line. The new bridge opened in 1896, after 2 years of construction, in time for the Berlin Trades Exhibition. The architect and government official Otto Stahn designed it in North German brick Gothic, in the style of a city gate with many decorative elements, such as pointed arches, cross vaults, and coats of arms. The two towers were inspired by the Middle Gate Tower in the northern Brandenburg city of Prenzlau. Although purely cosmetic, they served as a reminder that the site was once Berlin's river gateway. In 1902 the first segment of the U-Bahn opened. Its inaugural journey, carrying 19 passengers, ran from Stralauthor, at the eastern end of the bridge, to Potsdamer Platz. Stralauthor was dismantled after being damaged in a 1945 air raid, but its 4 sandstone-clad support posts can still be seen. After Berlin absorbed several other municipalities in 1920, the Oberbaum Bridge became the crossing between the new boroughs of Friedrichshain and Kreuzberg. In April 1945 the Wehrmacht blew up the middle section of the bridge in an attempt to stop the Red Army from crossing it. After the war ended, Berlin was divided into 4 sectors. The Oberbaum Bridge crossed between the American and Soviet sectors. Until the mid-1950s, pedestrians, motor vehicles, and the city tramway were able to cross the bridge without difficulty. Border crossing. When the Berlin Wall was built in 1961, the bridge became part of East Berlin's border with West Berlin, as all the waters of the River Spree were in Friedrichshain. The East German fortifications extended to the shoreline on the Kreuzberg side. The West Berlin U-Bahn line was forced to terminate at Schlesisches Tor. Beginning on the 21st of December 1963, the Oberbaum Bridge was used as a pedestrian border crossing for West Berlin residents only. After the removal of the Berlin Wall in 1989, and German reunification the following year, the bridge was restored to its former appearance, albeit with a new steel middle section designed by the Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava. It opened to pedestrians and traffic on the 9th of November 1994, the 5th anniversary of the opening of the Berlin Wall. The U-Bahn line to Warschauer Straße station was reopened a year later. Since 1997, a neon installation entitled Stone, Paper, Scissors by Torsten Goldberg has adorned the bridge. Its 2 elements are engaged in a constant game of rock, paper, scissors, suggesting the arbitrariness of immigration decisions, both during the Cold War and for today's asylum seekers and poverty migrants. Since 1999, the traditional rivalry between the traditionally left-leaning boroughs Kreuzberg and Friedrichshain is played out in the annual water battle, where residents from both areas, organized in groups with satirical names such as Anarcho-Cynical Offensive Berlin, Friedrichshain Faction, or Kreuzberg Landwehr, pelt each other with rotten vegetables, jello, eggs, flour and water, and try to symbolically reconquer the renegade other borough by driving the participants from the bridge. Due to the higher turnout and the superior armament, the Friedrichshain detachments have won the water battle on a regular basis. With the creation of the unified Friedrichshain-Kreuzberg borough in 2001, the Oberbaum Bridge no longer crosses a jurisdictional boundary.